Alrighty, it is currently 8:37 a.m. I want to document the pattern of conduct, the fake sun that is over me. Starting this video at 8:35, but some malfunction on my phone, I'm not sure. But nonetheless, 8:37, negligible difference with regard to the time. The entity is crossing path and surveilling on the street. I'm going to document that. License 9XXT159. Gang stalking at J Street in San Antonio. You see this vehicle? They were already stalking in the path. They were stalking as I'm walking down the street, and the fake sun is the evidence of it. Surveillance where you live. A Latino male in furtherance of murdering me. That's why he's inspired and motivated to stalk me. 46842L2. And that's an unlawful threat posed by the Ontario Police Department, who are being disbanded for that. This is at 664 West J Street. At 663, the Alves, A-L-V-E-S. The Alves are demons who are gang stalking in the city of Ontario. Excuse me, 665 West J Street. They're gang stalking, which I'm showing by place of residence. The place of residence that is not simultaneously keeping a fake sun in the natural environment, the inherently different ecological addresses, and the direction that I'm facing at the same time of day. At 8:35 a.m. where I'm capturing video, at 8:37 I'm still capturing that video, so this is relevant to what is still the same time, same video evidence, where at the same time in two different cities where I am facing what is this fake sun that's over my head. At the Fontana Lewis Library, 8437 Sierra Avenue, and this is 665 West J Street in Ontario, California, at the intersection of San Antonio and J Street, where the people of the state are also engaged in what is sitting and engaged in surveillance. And it is surveillance because they're tracking my steps. They know who I am. That's the evidence that they're tracking my steps. And that they are stalking while they're engaging in that, while this fake sun is remaining over me, and it's supernatural. That's the scientific evidence that's going to put terrorists like the Ontario Police Department, who put themselves in prison by virtue of the ridiculous level of stalking, as frustrated homosexuals because I'm exposing them and prosecuting them. This is the entity that's going to put itself in federal prison, and science is also going to put them in federal prison. This is a neighborhood that's engaging in gang stalking. This is criminal stalking in the path in furtherance of murder, and it's a state system. And there is under no circumstances any environment that can, that this would occur, and it is irreconcilable. At 8:35, starting this video at 8:37 a.m. in Fontana, California, at Spring and Sierra, and at 8:37 a.m. This is J Street in San Antonio Avenue in Ontario, California. This is an entity that's maintaining what is a specific environment that is conducive to surveillance. This is not the natural environment. This is not the sun. It is exactly as I refer to it, the fake sun that remains over me, and it is not moving while they are moving under it. And while I'm in vehicles, while I'm on Omnitrans, I'm showing you the exact opposite. And it is also that which is proven because it is not remaining stationary on my video, and while they're in their vehicles, it's moving in real time like what I'm documenting aboard Omnitrans. Student Transportation of America are terrorists that are transporting minor children while they're gang stalking with them, threatening the lives of those children in doing so, by the way. The potential, the ability, the engagement in federal group stalking, monitoring, and furtherance of murdering another person is an inherent threat to minor children who they will also harm in doing so. These are the demons that fly planes, killing themselves and other people into mountains and bodies of water and other aircrafts in the sky. These are demons that are engaging in what are attacks on the roads and the highways, not accidents. They're monitoring, and they're engaged in what is absolute knowledge, detailed knowledge about the vehicles around them. They're gang stalking. These are the Nephilim. This is why they're engaging in the system, and this is exposing all the malicious ways in which they are a threat to a public when you are to the American public, when you're ignorant about what they are and what they're doing. Okay, this has implications with regard to interstate commerce, with regard to the safety of American citizens, where demons are not only gang stalking, but they are on the roads and the highways. There are pilots. They're in law enforcement. They are engaging in what is working amongst what is public transportation. And these are all the ways in which the entity is going to be removed from threatening American citizens like this. But this is relevant to what is the fake sun, and this is the prosecution of the people of the state where they live. The Alves are already defendants in the criminal case against the U.S. government. They are engaged in the criminal pattern of conduct, and I'm being molested with impossible light that doesn't bounce off of your car when you're merely driving under the sun that they would contend that they're ignorant about, but it is the natural environment, and that they're just ignorantly and accidentally and inadvertently molesting you with impossible light, while the fake suns in a whole other city in Fontana, while they're, again, accidentally, ignorantly, and inadvertently molesting you with impossible light in the same manner, while the entity is, all of them are oblivious to the fact that the helicopters in those cities are following you around, harassing you and terrorizing you, while you happen to be using your device, keeping a record of the ongoing terrorism that you're subject to. This is the pattern of conduct of federal group stalking and monitoring, the surveillance state, and they are violent sex offenders, gang stalking you where they live, absolutely, stalking you by virtue of the maintenance of that specific environment, and you never have to even have a conversation with them. This is the prosecution of the domestic terrorists. The people of the state who never should have engaged in surveillance with the government, because now they're fully exposed and the government is exposing them, and they will be prosecuted like any other foreign terrorist. This is P.O.C. It is currently 8:42 a.m.